Hey everybody, it's Joseph, J Took with Moonlit Moth Creations, and I was just kind of out and about today, but I brought the squares. I worked up one of each of the colors that I'll be using in my cardigan, and I had received, I posted a video last night and I showed the yarn and stuff, and I had received a few comments and a couple people messaged me that have my personal contact information, and they're like, oh, those look so nice, but it was dark in there. It was my living room, the lighting is not real great, and I don't have my ring lights yet, but anyway, I thought while I was out and about, since I did have the squares with me, I would go ahead and show you. Even though it is kind of overcast, the light out here is still much brighter, and you're going to get a much more true showing on that. So I just thought I would show these squares to you real quick. Is that not pretty? This one is, and these are all Malabrigo Rios. I mentioned that in the video last night, but for those of you who maybe didn't see that or whatever, that is what this yarn is, and it is classified as a 4-weight, 200 and something yards in hank. I don't have the tags for the stats here with me, but this one is the colorway is VA. It's VAA. I just think that's so pretty worked up. I really enjoyed that, and this is very true to color as this is in natural, well, overcast sunlight, but I think that's very pretty. Then this one is, I believe this colorway is called Candombe. Again, I would have to double check that, but I'm almost certain that this is the Candombe. There, I think that's really pretty. Together, I think those are very nice. There's those. And then this is Purpuras. And you can really see the depth of the color, the purple there. I think it's very, very pretty. There's multiple shades that are worked into that, so I enjoy that one. And then this is Paris Night. Just a really nice, like a navy blue mingle color there. And then this one is Hojas or Hojas, however you pronounce that. It is Spanish for leaves. And this one is just absolutely beautiful. It's so peacock to me, and peacock is just one of my favorite color combinations, the teals and the greens and the little highlights of like gold. It's just, this one is very, very pretty. I really enjoy that one. This one is called Wales Road. So it is just really nice. It is more your like cerulean blues and shades of purple, that kind of thing. So that one I think is very pretty. And then this one is called Pines. And story time with this one, this square, this yarn, this Hank, or well now cake of yarn, in the video last night was not present. I thought I showed all of the yarn, but I didn't. I only showed 6, and I knew that I had 7, but in the video and recording it, I didn't really catch it. And then I started making my squares last night, and I was sitting and I was doing them in the kitchen, and so I was like, oh, okay, well, I had made all of them but 3, right? So I had made the first 4. I was like, well, I'll go get the other 3 cakes of yarn, and I'll go ahead and sit in here because the lighting in my kitchen is really, really good. So I went where I keep all of my yarn and where I knew I put the yarn, and there was only 2. And I was like, wait a minute. I was like, there's supposed to be 3. And I looked around on the shelf and stuff, and I was like, oh, there's only 2 here. And so I went back into the living room where I filmed the video, and I looked around there to see if maybe, it rolled off somewhere, or, I left it sitting. Nothing. I looked in the dining room on the table where I wound the yarn. thinking for some reason maybe I left it there. No, I went in the kitchen and I looked around there, you know, searching and stuff. Not there. So I went back to the dining room table where I still had my winders and stuff set up, and so I looked, and because I had removed the stat and care tags off of the hanks whenever I wound them, and they were still sitting there because I had not cleaned that off yet. So I went over and I counted the tags. There were 7. Of course there was 7. I knew I got 7. I bought 7 hanks of this yarn, and so I was like, where is the last one? Where is the missing cake of yarn? And so I checked all the places again, and then I ended up back at where I put the yarn. If you've watched my lives or something, like, you see the little cubes, they're milk crate, plastic milk crate things that are attached to the wall, and they're there. And so I went back and I checked there again. It wasn't there. So I moved my desk chair out of the way and I looked on the floor, didn't see it. I'm like, oh my God, what did I do with it? Where is that yarn? And I thought I was losing my mind. I really did. And then whenever I was turning to walk away from the desk, my pant, the pocket on my pants pulled a crochet hook off in the floor, and it rolled underneath my desk chair. When I bent down to get the crochet hook, there was this cake of yarn under my desk chair, but it had went directly under the middle of it, and it was the perfect height to whenever I moved the chair out of the way, it just scooted the cake of yarn across the floor. So I didn't even notice that it was there, but it was just perfectly tucked there and hiding from me, and I found it, and I felt so vindicated that I wasn't actually losing my mind, and that there was this 7th cake of yarn, but I found it, and this is it. It's pines, and it's beautiful, and it is like teal and turquoise, and just, it's so pretty. I really enjoy it. And now I will take and try to, let me see how I can do this. Do a fan out of all of these so that you can sort of see some base idea as to the colors that will be in my cardigan. This will be the colors in my cardigan. This is what it will look like. So I think those are all very nice. I think that they play well together. And you know, if you don't, that's okay. Everybody likes different colors and stuff, and thinks that things go together a little differently, and you know, different shades and whatnot. But I am super in love with them. I cannot wait to have it finished. I have a whole lot of squares left to crochet because it's going to take several squares. But I did kind of plot it out, and I'm pretty sure that 2 across here, 2 across here, and then, you know, the squares for down the sleeves. And I think size-wise it will work out just right for that. But yeah, those are the colorways, and you can definitely, in this lighting, you can see much, much better that they are, you know, quite different and varied and just very, very pretty. I think that they play well together. So that is that. I have been out today. I've went by the attorney's office. I've went by the bank. I had to do some stuff at the post office. All the things. So another busy day, but now I think I'm going to be able to go back to the house, and I'm going to work on crocheting some more granny squares and see how far I can get there, and watch some of your guys' videos, see if anybody's live, and watch that, check that out. And you guys should do the same. You know, go support all the people. You know, leave all the things, leave them a comment, give them a like, and while you're here, you know, I am very appreciative of it. If you're not subscribed to me yet, go ahead and click that subscribe button down there. The notification bell will let you know whenever I have new things coming out, because I have a lot of stuff coming down the road. So yeah, do that so you can stay up to date with all that. And then, give me a like. That thumb is free down there. That little thumb button is free to hit, and it makes the wheels on the bus go round and round, folks. It is it's just the best, easiest, free thing that you can do that means the world to all of us creators. So, go and show some love, spread the kindness, be a part of a better world, and, help make somebody's day. Leave them a kind comment, give them a like, let them have, the honor of your time viewing their content. Let them know that what they're doing is important and that you care. And, I think that's so important, and we have to keep that in our mind. And first and foremost, support each other, love each other, and the world will be a better place for it. And I know you guys do that all the time. I don't have to tell you to do that. But it's just one of those little things I like to be the reminder for making things at least a little bit better if I can. Thank you guys for watching. I know this is short and sweet. I just wanted to show those and tell that little story about the yarn that ran away and was hiding. But I love you guys very much, and I will see you again soon.